told you, we have to wait until the sun sets. Dear Tim and Moby, what is Ramadan, and why does it start at a different time every year? From Janan. We're actually about to have a Ramadan meal with Nadia at her parents' restaurant. Not yet. Anyway, Janan, Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar. It's the most sacred time of year for those who follow the religion of Islam. Around the world, millions of Muslims, or people who follow Islam, observe Ramadan with prayer and fasting. Well, the Islamic calendar is a lunar calendar, which means it's based on the phases of the moon. Each month starts when the first sliver of the crescent moon appears in the sky and ends 28 or 29 days later. The Islamic calendar is just 354 days long. So, in our calendar, the Gregorian calendar, Ramadan starts 11 days earlier every year. The rules for Ramadan are laid out in the Quran, Islam's holy book. Muslims believe this sacred text was revealed to a man named Muhammad, who is considered to be the final messenger of God. According to tradition, the first revelation came during the month of Ramadan about 1,400 years ago. That's the main reason it's considered so holy. The best-known Ramadan commandment involves fasting, or not eating. This is called Sawm in Arabic. Basically, Muslims are forbidden to eat and drink during daylight hours for the entire month. Right, they can eat when it's dark out. Sick people, senior citizens, young kids, and pregnant women don't have to fast at all, though. On a typical day during Ramadan, Muslims get up really early, before the crack of dawn. Families eat a special pre-dawn meal together called suhoor. Once the sun appears, they perform their morning prayers, and the fast begins. It lasts until the sun sets. Muslims aren't even allowed to drink water until then. Yeah, it is really tough, but that's part of the point. During Ramadan, people of the Muslim faith practice discipline and self-control. Well, as the day goes on, people's bodies keep urging them to eat and drink. They have to use willpower to overcome the temptation. So the fast is like practice for showing restraint during the rest of the year. That's true. Ramadan isn't just about food. Muslims are supposed to avoid all bad practices, from smoking and lying and even gossiping. Charity plays an important role too. While they're fasting, Muslims give thanks for what they have and consider the hardships and hunger of the less fortunate. People are encouraged to give as much as they can to charity and do as many good deeds as possible. Well, spending time with family and friends is also a big part of the holiday. When each day ends, observers of Ramadan gather together for a special meal called iftar. That's what we're about to have ourselves. They break their fast with water, milk, and sweet fruits called dates, and then eat dinner together. Afterward, they'll often go to a mosque, a place of worship, to hear a portion of the Quran read out loud. Oh, the end of Ramadan is one of the most joyous times of year for Muslims. It's celebrated as a 3-day festival called Eid al-Fitr. People dress up, exchange gifts, eat special meals, and celebrate with as many friends and relatives as possible. And those are just the basics of Ramadan. You can learn more about it at your school or local library. So, Moby, I think it's okay for you to eat now. This is so embarrassing.